I'll have a look at the web. Praise God. Good.
God grant you help.
Look like a yokel, lad.
You must be Zinnek. Am I right?
Who's asking?
Crazel sent me. He wants me to get the document they took from you at the rat house.
Well, good luck with that, brother in the trade. They took it from me with all the stolen stuff because they thought it was part of the loot. I told them I had it before I robbed that merchant, but they wouldn't listen. They locked it all in a chest full of other stolen things in the rat house jail. You can get there from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you can get there from behind the tavern, alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in the right place.
Who has the key to the chest?
Well, actually I had one, but when the guards shook me down, I must have dropped it. It was in the chamber next door to the one with the chest. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key must have fallen under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Almost every guard in Troskovitz has one. Take it from one of them who's got his back turned. Or one who snuck off somewhere for a nap.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Wait, before you go, you do know how to pickpocket, right?
I'm still learning.
Talk to Crazel, then. He taught me everything I know. Take care, friend. Hey! Get your hands out of there! Get over here, or I'll call the guards. You won't just get away with this. Pay up!
Sorry, let's make a deal.
Not only are you a pickpocket, but a stupid one at that. You want me to call over the guards?
Now hold on. I'll pay you.
I'm What is it you need? Why is it open? Huh?
What's that? You can't be here. That's it. Go now.
Huh?
What's that? What? Did I imagine it?
Never mind.
Nothing, I suppose.
You'll pay for your thievery. Just you wait. Get over here, or I'll call the guards!
Greetings.
You silly donkey.
What are you doing? You can't be here.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, damnation. Who are you?
Do you not recognize a wayfarer when you...
Of course I do.
I understand, though. It's better to ask.
Exactly.
My itchy feet. I wander the world. Watch while we're at it.
Tell me instead, what time...
Something new every day. Take that new priest over in Prague. Goes by the name of Huss. And if you heard him, now that's what I call a sermon. He's not afraid to scold anyone. He says the church fleeces believers, and that it's not right.
Have you heard him preach?
That I have. He was at St. Michael's one time. Nowadays, you'd have to go to Bethlehem Chapel to see him, but it's well worth it. If you're ever in Prague, you should take a look. That fellow's born to be a cardinal, or a pope. Then you'll be able to tell your children you remember him when he was a plain old priest.
A word about the price.
All right, I'm listening. Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Gather round, men, and avoid danger. Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all.
Greetings to you.
That's enough. You have no right to touch that. Halt! That's quite enough. I'll get you.
Greetings.
Good to see you.
Nice out. It lasts.
God, he's very nice.
Huh?
Someone ought to give you the cane for your thievery.
Ave Maria.
Kurva, what the? Somebody!
God grant you health.
Ah, damn. Ah, damn.
God bless you. Good doggy. Good boy.
Hear what I say about the greatest evil of all. The one called woman.
Aye,
Look
that's
like
exactly
angels
how
on the outside. Gentle and well formed. Enough to turn even an honest man's head.
What? Huh? What are you barging in here for?
Good day to you. Greetings to you, friend. Blessings to you.
Forget about women's skin deep beauty. It's thine eyes that bless.
Is there someone there, doggy?
Are you in need of something?
Free from base desire. Beg him for forgiveness for being brought into the world. Praise God, you foolish. Oh, gentle knight, why linger on? Let's fuck
How
one
long can
here.
I get for you?
I'm sorry.
Aren't those dice sad?
I'm sorry.
Greetings.
I wish you a pleasant day.
Yes! These will make me almost invisible.
What? You haven't been arrested yet for your thievery?
Damn. These are some fine thieving clothes. Damn. Some fine thieving clothes.
Stop where you are! We're after you! Give up!
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
You're a wanted man. The executioner is looking forward to you. Now you'll be punished for all you've done, like every other criminal and murderer.
Wait, no! You're wrong. Oh, come on, that was obviously, self-defense.
I'll show you self-defense, you bastard! I'm not falling for your tricks!
I can't pay. I don't have enough money.
Just as I thought. In that case, you'll be branded.
Fine. Take me away.
Now, show me what you've got. Let's see.
All right.
Well, well. What do we have? This is obviously stolen. All right. You'll be branded for your crimes, so that everyone knows what sort of... Whoa! Good shot!
Yes. These will make me almost invincible.
You! Stop!
How are you?
Very well, thanks for asking. Fancy a chat? Greetings. Hey, do you have any spare change for a beer?
And how much were you thinking?
Not much.
That's a bit steep, isn't it? Not even a troop of soldiers would drink away that much coin.
Oh, everything's costly these days.
I wouldn't give you that much, even if you were dying of starvation.
I've been nothing but polite, but you've gone too far.
Now you're going to get it.
My head!
Do it. Go fuck yourself. You're my doggy, eh?
Greetings to you.
Well,
Of course.
what about...
I don't know. Not so.
I do.
Say you. Even my Nan fights better than you. And she's dead. All right, so you...
Thanks for the...
You get shot here. Greetings.
I'd like to...
What do you...
I reckon you...
Thanks. I'll teach...
Are you still...
Sure.
What about...
Damn. But don't forget the...
Here's the money.
That's more... There you go.
You really kicked... You all right?
It's... Here. Your way.
I'd like...
What do you want?
I need some tips.
Great. Let's get... Stop that whiskey.
So how's it going?
Good.
Anything new?
Not really.
Are you still organized?
Aye. Do you want to join?
Come on.
All right.
Here's the money.
Good.
Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there. Just as well. I fell asleep during the sermon. I'm not surprised. The sermons have been awful lately. If I hear about the woman with 10 silver coins one more time, I'll scream.
You hear what happened to the pig?
Maybe we could sneak in some wine next time.
Oh, say, Henry. Here's your money.
You want to go to hell?
Stuck in the wheel.
Hell? Or a never-ending, boring mass?
Some vag-
What are you whistling at me? I'm not interested.
God bless you.
Greetings.
You must...
Who's
Crazy.
They look. You could, as soon as you...
Who has the...
Well, it was in the... They've got a... The key must have fallen.
Is that the only key?
No, of course. Take it, or...
I'll keep it in mind.
Wait, you do know how to pickpocket, right?
Oh, man.
Take care, friend.
Hmm? What is it you need?
Hey, where's that beer? Same to you.
Damn. These are some fine thieving clothes.
You must have stolen that from us, and now you're walking around with it on? Imagine that!
Not now. I'm full.
I bought what?
I'd be happy to join you, if I might have the honor of knowing who I'm sitting with.
Two fools who maybe can't see past the tip of their nose.
Well, I was looking for some merry company, but it's like a mortuary here.
Aye, well, we're not going to find Baldique today anyway. He could be miles away by now.
Well, if Baldick's a puppy, he should be able to pick up his own scent and return, shouldn't he?
He ain't no puppy. God, I've grown so fond of the little fella's adorable waddle.
What in God's name? You've lost an infant?
Are you barking mad? Jesus. It's not a child that's gone missing. But our chief, Mikolash, will still beat the shit out of us for losing his precious pet.
So, friends, precisely what have you lost, and where did it waddle off to?
It was a bear. Well, a bear cub. Damn it all. He was so sweet. Only 2 years old. You can still tame them at that age. We're done for when Master Mikolash finds out.
What's that you say? A bear cub? Who on earth are you two?
Skilled trappers. We hunt game for our esteemed masters. And Baldique's mother was one hell of a ferocious beast.
And what does your Mikolash have to do with all this?
It was him what killed the mother bear. A finer beast there never was. But she had this cub with her, so he got it into his head we should go and bring it to him. And now the cub's lost, and we've had it.
Nah, the pair of you are sitting here like two sacks of misery. How about a shooting contest? Take your mind off things.
Well, it'd be your loss. Because neither Shabesta here nor me is exactly novice archers. What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
Crossbow. That's the best fun.
All right. What do you feel up to? Because it's not going to be free.
Hang on. I'll see how much I have. Yeah, here it is. So, can we start?
Wait a while until I get the other archers. Meanwhile, you can get ready and wait for the signal. Everybody, form a straight line. And we're off.
That's how it's done. That's how it's done.
Never gonna hit the bullseye at this rate. Another 5 points. That's how it's done. Victory's mine! At last! A win for once!
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Get away with
Are you
that
out of your
weapon!
mind? You'll hurt somebody.
Very good.
God grant you health. Good doggy. Good boy.
Damnation. Damnation.
God grant you health.
Look what I have for you.
You silly mutt. The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
What are you doing?
Why don't you have a torch? You can't be out after dark without a light. Hey!
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
You won't surrender?
To hell. You're still resisting. Open. You won't escape punishment. You won't. Ah! Fucking hell! I'll hammer some manners into you. Come on then. Wanker! You're done here, you... Oh, fucking hell!
Who the hell are you?
My name is of no importance. I am your faithful servant.
You know who I am?
You're testing me, Dark Lord. I know I'm not worthy of uttering your name.
Speak. Your master commands.
You're the Lord of Hell. The Devil. The Dark Tempter.
What are you doing here?
Why, I'm waiting for you. I did everything I was told, chanted the words, and you showed up.
What do you want from me?
Me? Want something from you, Dark Lord? No, I wouldn't dare. I can only humbly beseech, pitifully implore.
Out with it, then.
For a small kindness, a favour.
What favour?
I'd like the dice to roll like they've never rolled for anyone before, and win every game.
Why do you want to get lucky at dice, of all things?
My wife is sick, and I have no way to pay for a healer. If I win enough money, I can find someone to cure her.
Don't lie to me.
Lucas beat me and won my life savings, plucked me clean. I even lost the barn. He must be cheating somehow, I'm sure of it, because there's no way I could be that unlucky. So I want to turn the tables on him. I'm going to take everything he's got. Give him grief. The fucker.
Thy will be done.
Really? Thank you, Dark Lord. I'll be indebted to you to my dying day. And when I die, my soul will be yours, won't it? That is the price.
Keep your soul. But I won't say no to a few groschen.
Wait a moment. Hell demands payment in souls, not groschen. You're just a mortal. You fucking crook! Swindler! Damn it. All that preparation, learning everything by heart, and all for nothing. Oh well. I'll try again another time. Somewhere else. I yield! Mercy!
God bless you.
I have that document from the rat house for you.
Excellent. I knew I could count on you.
I even managed to get my hands on the key to the chest with the confiscated things.
Very good. Give that to me too.
Well, I thought it might come in handy.
Come on. Give it here.
Fine. Here it is. I took a look at the document. I couldn't really make much of it. Who's this Hermes Trismegistos?
My fifth cousin. We write to each other sometimes.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Did you find my family tree at the rat house too? Now show it to me, so I can finally get the knowledge. Good. Good. This will come in handy. Ah, yes. Of course.
What now?
That much? Going to need more. A lot more.
Did you hear me? What now?
Sorry. I got lost in thought. I owe you my thanks as well as reward for getting me the document. And maybe another little job? What do you say?
Don't tell me you've forgotten. I need to get to that wedding in Semin.
Don't worry. Your path is leading that way. Only it'll be a little longer than expected.
You promised you'd get me into that wedding.
I did, but I didn't say when. Besides, things are about to get really interesting. Step by step, we're moving closer to the great revelation.
Enough. I'm sick of listening to your cryptic blabbering. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? Not at all. It's high learning. Alchemy! And when I say alchemy, I mean real alchemy. Not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for creaky joints and bellyache.
Tell me more about it, then. Maybe I'll learn something useful.
I wouldn't be so sure. But I've taken you on as an apprentice, so I might as well tell you something. Now, pay close attention. I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
A golem? What's that?
A golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed with massive strength. Can be made of clay, wood, stone, basically anything. I'll make one out of flour. Studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine. You know how helpful a golem would be at the mill? Carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik, but he'd have the strength of 10 men.
My word. That sounds incredible. I have to see it.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to God through the element of fire. And Jesus brought the dead back to life. I've no doubt that if our great Holy Mother Church had been around at the time, they'd have crucified Jesus the same as the Pharisees. And all the apostles would have been burned at the stake.
So a golem, you say, made of flour? For the good of mankind?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the practical application of certain useful skills from me. But for a few groschen, we could discuss the art on a more, let's say, theoretical level.
I'm overwhelmed with gratitude. Supposing you give me a few groschen first, as a reward for bringing you the document, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now? I completely forgot. Here you go. So you don't go around saying that Miller Crazel is a pinch purse. I added in what I owe for those sacks you carried. And if you want some more work, there's plenty.
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never a wasted word, eh, Crazel?
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with that alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White crystals similar to salt.
And what needs salting here in the mill? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Crazel wedding gift for a young Semine?
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired, and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that might come in handy.
All right, then. I'll look around for that saltpeter pit of yours. I just hope you know where to look. That you can point me in the right direction. And also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, yes, and yes. Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have around. She can do anything you ask of her. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for niter, or saltpeter if you prefer.
So this Bonnie is some kind of witch who's in on this golem stuff.
Bonnie is someone I trust without question, and you should too. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, but also how to differentiate it from common salt. The main difference is it has kind of cooling taste.
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot. You don't want that.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily-liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair. That's a secret storage space I have here just by the pond. Only my best people can get in.
How can I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream towards the southwest. Take the path to the left, just behind it along the pond. From that path, you turn right, uphill, between the rocks, and you'll find yourself right in front of the lair. You can't miss it. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnik, she may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like the plague. Right along, so you're back as soon as possible.
To the lair.
Take care, friend.
What was that noise? Woodcutters?
God be with you.
I'm Henry, Miller Crazel's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit, and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to tell people your real name. That's why we use nicknames. What should we call you?
The Wolf of Skalitz.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Crazel said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I've got something here.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Crazel tell you about the golem?
He did.
And what do you think of it?
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like, but I'm mostly curious to see if Crazel will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Crazel's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
No. I have plenty of time. But where to start?
You know what? I'll start. When they caught Zenek in Troskovitz, I was scared out of my mind that they'd catch me and clap me in the stocks. I had to hide out here for a while, so I haven't had anyone to talk to. Life in the lair isn't all fun and games. Zenek and all the other mill knuckleheads were never worth much as company. So I'm glad the millers finally found a normal hand for once. You've got a beautiful dog. What's his name?
Mutt.
What a cute fella. How did you find each other?
He belonged to this girl I knew, Teresa. She saved my life in my hometown, Skalitz, when I went to bury my parents.
Well, I'll be... That's what I call an interesting past. I used to have a dog, but I don't anymore.
He died.
He started getting these lumps all over his body. He stopped eating, just slept all the time. And then, well, what's done is done. And what about you? What kind of family are you from? Also, thieves?
No. Pa was a blacksmith. I inherited something from him, I hope.
Oh, really? Would you teach me how to make, maybe, barrel hoops?
Those are pretty hard. Wouldn't you rather start with, maybe nails?
Sure. I'm pretty quick to learn and patient. That is, with one exception. When Krazel starts spouting off his alchemy theories, I'd rather run for the hills. What do you think of the old miller, anyway?
He seems awfully mystical. He has lots of experience, like as if he's lived for hundreds of years.
It's his beard that does that. Don't let it fool you. Thanks for talking to me. It really is good to have someone to pour my heart out to. But now, about that saltpeter. Before you came, and before Zeenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in styes. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the styes in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Krazel said we need at least 6 times as much.
6 times? Will one saltpeter pit be enough?
I reckon so. There should be as much as Krazel needs for his masterwork. If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
No, I don't. And Krazel, of course, didn't tell me shit.
Don't forget that saltpeter crystals are formed in places where something is rotting. It can be shit or carcasses. Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best natural saltpeter maker.
Krazel said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but how do you get it from shit?
God's mysterious ways. You know how it is.
And he also wanted me to taste it. That's nonsense, though, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it isn't. Otherwise, you won't know if it's saltpeter or some other shit. It feels kind of cold on the tongue.
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcasses, do you?
Not exactly, but I have an idea. Times are evil and there's plenty of corpses. A person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and doesn't even know he's got a gold... a saltpeter mine.
The local gravedigger?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also the Knacker.
Well, I haven't met him yet. Where can I find him?
The cemetery is beyond Troskovitz, towards the Apollonia Rocks.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun. And pretty useful experience. I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself. I'd be happy to teach you something, if you want.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so... I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's always dragging those carcasses, so I'm sure he'd appreciate a slab of fresh meat from Troskovitz Butcher.
Good idea.
He lives a short way from the cemetery, so at least the meat won't go bad on the way. Lots of luck, the Wolf of Skalitz.
Why do you work for the miller?
Because he pays well, and don't care how much coin I make on the side.
You mean by stealing?
And he doesn't ask any stupid questions.
What did you do before?
I got by any way I could.
You? A nun? Well, why not?
Oh well, different people have different fates.
What do you think about
You're another one of those that don't know if they should love him or hate him, right? Krazel is his own man. What? But sometimes...
What do you know about the
He's a pretty tough old bird. He follows the rule, I'll treat you. And he appreciates when a fella's direct and open. but I probably...
So, Bonnie, the most honest girl? I'd like to see some dead animals as models for a painting.
That might be a bit much.
Tell me some...
He's Andy. That's to be honest. He does everything for his own good. Actually, he really pisses Dunga, for instance.
Oh, lovely.
Scruffy. Or Jan. He tries to be careful.
What is this?
Crazel built a store so all them honest, curious people in the mill...
You mean behind that boarded...
We're definitely not doing anything there right now. Because I told Zenek to clean it up. I think he wants to...
I'd like to...
What would you like? See you later, my friend.
Give up.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Ah, here you are. There's no excuse for murder, you swine. Now you pay.
You picked the wrong target, sharpshooter. Stop bothering me. And get me a priest and a shovel while you're at it. When I'm done with you, you'll need both.
Shut your trap, you scoundrel! I won't be intimidated by a coward like you. Pay up or I'll drag you to the pillory myself.
Die, lackey!
Enough! Ah! 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 Good day.
Wait! Don't move! Give up!
Easy! I surrender!
I've got it in for you, scum! There's no excuse for murder, you swine! Now you'll pay!
Wait, let me explain.
Talk then, but make it quick.
That man was a dangerous bandit and a murderer. I did the right thing.
What the hell are you talking about? He never seemed like a bandit to me.
Well, that's not something he's going to go about announcing, is it?
Right. But I'd expect he'd be at least a little suspicious. I reckon you're a filthy liar. You're a murderer, and you're trying to cover it up.
You know what?
Fine. I'll make you surrender.
My God! What are you doing?
You're done here, you crook! You're no match for us, fucker!
Hey, fucking give it to him!
You'll get something that you'll wake up.
You'll kill him!
Don't hit him!
Show yourself!
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Huh? Stop what you're doing! Fine! I'll make you surrender!
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
So it was you! You'll pay for that! Hey.
offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Krazel's document.
Everyone else can go to the tavern, and I'm stuck here like a fool. There must be some clues here somewhere. Who's messing around? There shouldn't be anyone here.
Someone must have taken it!
Now you're gonna get it!
What do you want?
Christ! Don't just stand there, come on! Follow me! We're fucked! Good day.
Christ, so
It's done.
he was. Thank you. Here.
No thanks. I can't accept that.
Oh, are you sure?
Quite.
Very well then. But if you, it was good to see you, my friend.
I'd like to...
What would?
Yakesh is dead.
Good. I hope they just let's done. Thank. I want you.
What is it?
A pendant. I can't. I want to.
No, I can't take that. You might not feel that way now, but one day you'll regret not having anything to remember Roman by. You can put it away, out of sight. But keep it. One day it'll remind you of good times too.
Maybe you're right, Henry. Thank you for everything. Farewell, my friend.
So,
Well,
I understand. I was just...
you're what we need and can't, but most Mark and sometimes, but don't tell any.
Of course. Hitting a hare at 30 paces. Perhaps...
And when...
Can you... What will you...
Honest, that we...
What?
No,
I'm very...
Roman, he was Roman. Aye.
What had happened?
I was eventually...
I know.
Even now, I'd rather...
Is that...
No, for what...
I'll have a look. I'll have a look at...
Huh? Mi lehetett? Halott vagy! Au! És ennyi volt. Heled egy szempillantás alatt. Nincs esélyed, te nyomorú. Disznókúr! Isten!
I took care. He's in the hands of the...
Excellent! Who was this crook?
Some...
Oh, here's... And we can both have a little...
I think I'll... Is there any... And is there...
Lad, but now you can try... Varel. Go and...
Where does he...
Close to... He's got... We're both this... So it might...
Oh.
God be with you.
Greetings to you.
Attack! Come and help us! Show what you're... Enough! I Bertie! Spare...
You fucker!
Everyone here! We've got a...
What do you want?
At him!
Follow me!
We're fucked! That stings! I'll show you! Alert! Alert! Christ! I'm bleeding! You'll pay for that, you whore son! We're under attack! You want to try me?
It's a wonder you're still... God be with you.
Same to you.
tough enough on your own. Fuck you!
Suck my cock!
Quiet!
Show your stuff!
Follow me! We're fucked!
Fucking animal!
Mercy!
Here, Mutt.
You're my doggy, eh?
Cutterso, what's up, Pooch?
God! Watch where you're going! Kajaz more.
I've got a horse for you here.
What do you want to do with him?
I'd like to keep this horse.
That is fine first horse you found. It will be all yours, but I deserve a reward for all that other stuff. So this is my offer.
Now, on second thought, I've got a horse.
What do you want to do?
I want to exchange him.
For this one, I will give you this much.
I was thinking of a different.
Well, I would be a fool not to agree, so I do. You can go now, More.
I have.
Yeah, very well. Come on. Well, it's my favorite, isn't it? You now. Good. What?
Did you?
I
don't
go.
You promised.
I did. Besides,
this isn't
devil. It and not.
Tell me more.
I would not. I want.
A golem.
Give me stop carry you.
What?
So it's just
so
exactly.
And what?
You are.
I'm over. And then
I. Was many
never
short
and how long?
Assault.
This has
night
and what? Or is it
nothing? The cut those thanks, but.
So you
sir?
How much?
I like that. Well.
All right. Just and all.
Yeah, Bonnie, but for. Bonnie, not the main. If you don't, she'll tell you. That's a. There's a from. Oh, she's. Both Bond, right?
So that. What was that noise? Woodcutters.
Ave Maria.
I'm here. He said,
Of course.
Bonnie.
It's in our... What should we...
Henry.
Well, you know what? Did you...
Actually,
He's...
I've got...
My word.
What?
Just...
He did.
And...
I'm
so... But that's... But...
No.
You know, when they... Life... So I'm...
Mutt.
What?
She's...
Where are you?
He died.
He stopped... Well...
No.
Oh, sure. When... What do you...
You seem...
It's his... Thank... But before it has... I'm not... Anyhow.
Barrel it.
For the... And for...
Sick.
If you...
No.
Don't...
Crazy.
Gold...
And he also...
Jeez. Not a per...
Yeah.
The same...
So,
Seems... I love...
Bark it.
That he's...
Good idea.
He lives... Henry. Farewell, and take a bath.
Good boy.
Is there something you need? Don't you want to leave already? Is there someone there? Huh?
Huh? What brings you here?
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
Christ, pardon. What are you doing here?
Everything is in its place. Thank God.
How can I help you, stranger?
What do you have for sale?
Pleasure doing business. Take care.
Was willst du? What do...
Show me you...
Thank you, and take care.
Hey, it's me. Come over here. Hans double-crossed me.
How do you know?
I found out by chance. It wasn't just me that fell for that tale of selling wares for a tidy profit in Germany. He'd take people to taverns, get all friendly with them, then take all their goods and vanish.
How many people are we talking about?
I know of at least 3. But it wouldn't surprise me if there wasn't a lot more of us.
It happens all the time. Well, you should report him. They'll catch him and give him what for.
It's already been done. He got caught with stolen goods somewhere. Then one thing led to another, and they found out he was involved in all sorts of dodgy business.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
I suppose so. But it made me realize how hard it is to trust anyone these days.
Not everybody's out to get you.
I hope you're not, at least. Sorry I mistook you for him. But you do look a lot alike.
So, chances are you won't be seeing your money from Hans again, will you?
Oh, see, that reminds me. I need to pay you back for what you gave me last time. Hans may have been a crook, but I pay my debts.
Nah, you keep it. I'm sure you need it more than I do right now.
Seems that not all people are bad after all. May God repay you for your kindness.
I'd like to
take your pick.
that?
Leave it! Shoot!
No food for me here.
Here, Mutt.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Mon brave Peter.
Good day to you.
What is it you need?
What can I do for you?
Bailiff Thrush said you were robbed.
About time he remembered me.
Don't worry. I'll find the thief. What did he take from you?
Cabbage.
Just cabbage?
Aye, but nearly half of the patch.
And where did it happen?
On the patch behind my farmhouse. It's the first one you see when you come to us from Truskovitz. You'll spot it easily. Cabbage grows there, and half of it's been harvested already.
That's all I need.
I hope you'll find him. It might not seem that way, but half the cabbage patch? That's good money.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. Awful things happen.
Come on, lad, take a bath. You stink like a pig.
Good afternoon.
Gamekeeper Vostatek from Takov sent me here.
You were sent by Vostatek?
Yes. He hired me to find and catch poachers in his forests. That job's done. So he sent me to you. He said there's something I could help you with. He was talking about some ghost?
Nice. You might actually be useful then. What's your name?
Henry.
I'm Varel, the gamekeeper in these parts. But I suppose you know that. The lad who helps me told me a while ago about this ghost you mentioned. But I'll tell you about that after you help me with those bastards infesting my forests. What do you say? Will you do it?
Aye. I just need to know some details.
Sure. Ask away.
How do you know you've got poachers here?
The usual. There's been less. I thought at first but I found some remains.
How can you tell?
There were knife cuts.
Where do these bastards...
The first one has been poaching Troskovitz, the grave. Now we've started patrolling there. He's somewhere to the east of the graveyard, and we ain't too keen.
Why's that?
The place is cursed. You know that half-built cottage in Slattery?
That must be deep in the forest.
The previous gamekeeper started building it, but he didn't finish it. He kicked the bucket before he could go on it. I've been gamekeeper here since then.
Right.
Good luck. It was good to see you, my friend.
God be with you.
Good to see you.
What do you want here? Why'd you bu-
Hey, you! Have you done something I should know about?
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great job keeping watch.
Yeah. Better believe it.
You must be the local gravedigger, right? I'm Henry.
Ignatius, Master of the Sod, at your service. Looking for a final resting place? Or do you need to bury a dead goat?
None of that. I have a different, slightly unusual request. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine? What pit?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that. What's it supposed to be? A pit to hell?
Yeah, something like that. At night, you hear the cries of tormented souls and catch the whiff of sulphur.
Well, that I can't help you with.
Not to worry. It's actually just a hole with some rotting carcasses in it. These white crystals form in it. And that's exactly what we're after.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. What's all this about Salty Peter? I'm going to go there anyway, so I'll take you there.
Really? That was easier than I thought.
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of reward, though. You'll help me with something first. I have some collections from some Sletigo farmsteads, and I'd be a fool if I didn't use a helping hand. At least one day I can take it a bit easy.
You want me to help you with your grave-digging business?
Why not? You look like a strong fella. You'll be a good helper.
I have a better idea. You tell me where I can find that pit, and I'll give you a nice piece of fresh meat for it.
I won't say no to that. Show me what you have. Oh, aye, fresh meat. What a feast that'll make. Now, listen closely. That pit of yours lies at the end of a long journey that we'll take together on my wagon.
So you got meat out of me for nothing?
When I see how much you lot in Lower Samina are interested in it, I'm not just going to hand it to you on a plate. But thanks for the meat, and don't worry about a thing. Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk would have to deal with their animal carcasses themselves.
Of course. I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honour I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honour if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here? Nice and early, at daybreak.
Let's get this over with, then.
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand?
Is there some place I can wait for morning to come?
Of course. If you've got nothing better to do, you can sit here with me. If you know how to read, I have a book hidden in the outhouse I got of a dead fella. That'll make the time go faster. In fact, you can keep it. All I can do is admire all them fancy squiggles in it anyway.
And where can I sleep?
At the inn in Truskovitz. Get a good breakfast there, too. You'll need it to be at full strength. Here's a little something so you know I take care of my helpers. See you in the morning.
Crime's been on the bloody rise as of late, so I've got my eye on you.
Just a moment.
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance. Go back to where you came from, you wastrel.
Hail Mary. The word is God be with you.
I'm sorry.
What? Fuck off!
I'll kill you. Leave me be.
You're in for an ass kicking. Oh, you pooch.
What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
I'm just passing through. Keep up the good work, Master Guard.
Keep.
I don't know if I'm completely ready.
The dew is still on the leaves. Hop on the wagon and... Did I bring that stuff for Visor? Meat? Pain? Aesop? Got it all. Good.
Careful.
We've got a long journey ahead of us. So get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, not exactly. I'm not even from this region. I'm only doing some work for the miller.
I remember Crazel when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Sameen round these parts. Crazel don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that Bonnie of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinek is too. Crazel only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties, so that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Sameen's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Crazel. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on. Come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years.
It looks mysterious. What treasures might be hidden there?
You'll soon see. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily, so hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally, at least we're not blocking the road too much.